So I am Kaye Gregerson. I am the teacher at Gateway Preparatory Academy in the severe classroom of special ed. We use the tappers throughout, I would say throughout the day, depending on the necessity of the child. So if a child is having a meltdown, we'll use them to help calm them. If they come in and they've been struggling a little bit that day, we will just put them on them for a little bit of time to get them to refocus. Most of our kids like it down below the half, 50% on both of those, the speed and the degree of intensity. But we've put them in pockets. Sometimes the kids will just tuck them into their back pockets. We also have weighted vests, and the weighted vests have little pockets in them that we can put them in, so then we can get the compression if they need that, and the tappers and the weight, and that will help some of our children to be able to kind of pull it together to where they feel like they're more in control. We have I call it a snake, but it basically hangs around their neck where we can tuck that into there, and so then it's kind of more on their chest, whereas the weighted vests are more around their stomach area. But the snake will put it more up here around their chest if it needs to be a little closer. Now, if we put the tappers on them and it immediately calms them down, we know that that behavior is something that came from internal, that it was something kind of beyond their ability to handle. And that's when the tappers really benefit the students, because it helps them to feel they're in control. Like all of the mess that's going on internally kind of mellows back out. Then they can focus, then they can receive direction, they can give direction, they can sit down and work. But when they're having behaviors and it's coming from internally, that's really hard for them to just be able to say, okay, I can sit down and do this, because they're not really able to do that. The benefit of this, I think, is very broad. I'll even have my aides, where they'll come in with a headache and they'll say, can I borrow the tappers, please? So it helps the special ed teachers, it helps the kids, and these are very harmless, they're very easy, they're very non-intrusive, so that's why we really like them in this classroom and why we've used them.